Hey guys, just coming at you with another video. This is just about mastery rank. So you're playing Warframe, you want to level up your weapons or level up your Warframes so you can go from MR0 all the way up to, as far as you want, MR20 or MR30, whatever it might be. So the best way to do this is by leveling up your Warframe, leveling up your melee weapons, and everything else in the game. Effectively, when it comes to Warframe, there's a hell of a lot of weapons. So if we have a look here, go to our profile. Now these are all the different types of weapons. So what we're going to do here, you can see here there are plenty of different Warframes to choose from. There's the standard edition, and then there is also, as you can see here with Ash, you've got the standard and you've also got the prime. All of these, if you rank all of these Warframes up, these will give you MR to progress through the game. When you come over to weapons, it's very much the same thing. When you level all of these up, they will give you progression. Now, going from rank 0 to rank 30, that will give you mastery rank progression. However, when you form a weapon, which is something that you can do to make it stronger effectively, that doesn't count towards mastery rank. It's only when you level it for the first time. Aside from a couple of weapons down the track, which need to be formed multiple times to level up, to progress, but that's a totally different story. Only a set amount of weapons are like that. Lich weapons, sister weapons. However, the everyday weapon from 0 to 30, you want to level these up, and that will give you mastery. Same thing goes for everything in the game. So in total, you've got 728 items that you can level up that will add to your mastery rank. Keeping this in mind, basically you just need to put the weapon on, run missions, use it until you max it out to that level. There are certain missions in the game where you can get more affinity to work towards that progression. Doing it with squads, other players, is a really good way to do it. They can help you out, but just using them, putting the mods on and using them is really important. That is the best way to go along and get mastery for that. Now, one of the things to remember whenever you're doing a mission, what you want to be doing is using those particular weapons, but if by chance you die and there's other people in the mission, don't self-resurrect yourself. Allow other players to come along and resurrect you. This will stop you from burning up affinity, because it actually takes away that affinity to resurrect yourself, where if you get others to do it for you, then it doesn't cost you as such. So really important to go along and do that. So in this particular example, all we're going to do, we're going to go put a few weapons on, which have got no... let's have a look here. So let's put some of these weapons on that are unranked. Okay, so these weapons here, as you can see, they're all unranked. We're going to take these into a mission, and we're going to get a little bit of progress. So there are certain missions in the game which you can do, which will actually give you more mastery. It'll help you level up faster as such. In this particular one, look, you can basically do any mission, but in this particular one, everyone likes to do this one here, Hydron, because there's always people in here. So we're going to do the same. We're going to jump in here. We're going to be on public, as you can see. In here, we have just joined another squad. I don't even think I've got mods on these weapons, so will I do damage? Probably not. One thing to remember, when you're going into missions with others, you don't have to do all the damage. if others do the damage, as long as you're within their range of affinity, you're going to get some feedback from that, and it'll actually help you level up. Ideally, if you've got someone nuking in the map doing all the damage, it's actually better. What you want to do is stay around these people. So they're going to jump in here. This is just a defense mission. And I'm just going to use my weapons and so the weapon. And basically, as we go progressing through this, I'll start to get more, start to level up my weapons. So at the moment, I'm using the Piranha, which is my secondary weapon. Now, if we look here, my Piranha is rank 4. My Torrid is rank 4. And my Venkers, which is my melee, they are rank 4. They're ranking up well. Now, if you also have a look, I'm actually doing a little bit of damage here, but even if I did no damage, it doesn't matter. So a lot of people like to come to Hydron because it's a small map, so everyone stays within an affinity range of each other. As you can see, I'm not really doing a lot. In fact, I don't even think I've got any mods on these. And as you do these sorts of missions, especially this sort of defense, you can run around picking up all the loot. Always, early game, it's really important to pick up all the loot you can. You can see I'm not doing very much damage there at all. Like my companion, my sentinel is actually doing most of the damage. Okay, so we're just going to go for another 2 more waves here. I'm not going to worry too much. If everyone else is doing their damage, that's great. It's not a problem at all. Just let them do it. Don't fuss too much about it. You're reaping the benefits regardless. As you can see, I'm not really doing much damage to this. I'm not worried about it at all. Oh, I hate those things. One more wave. Now, if I look at my levels, okay, so here you can see my Torrid is rank 11, my Piranha is rank 11, my melee is rank 14, so it's leveling up. This is giving me mastery as I go. So this will help to go from MR0 to MR1 or to MR2, whatever it might be. That affinity that you'll get from that will get you to your next mastery test. So whenever you max out a weapon, you want to be going for and getting another weapon. I recommend having, if you have joined a clan, go get a weapon from your dojo, get the blueprints there, build them in your foundry, and then, yeah, by all means go out and once you've leveled a weapon, put the next weapon on. Almost there. These are actually specs. So. Alright, so let's leave the mission. And at the end of this, we'll see what the results are and how much we've actually ranked up.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
So if you have a look there, the Torrid is now a rank 13, the Piranhas are rank 13, and our Venkers are ranked 17. So we actually did pretty good there. You want to get those up to 30, and then once they're done, you can move on to the next lot of weapons. Same goes for your Warframes as well. If you've got a rank 0 Warframe, go into the same sort of places, just run missions. The more you use them, the faster they're going to rank up. Right, well, that's for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you wouldn't mind, just like and subscribe. That'd be much appreciated. But yeah, if you want to see something else, Warframe for beginners, just let us know in the comments, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. Until then, have a great day. Take care.